Welcome to Unrefined, a bourbon review show made by somebody who is definitely not that qualified to give bourbon reviews, but we're going to have a lot of fun and we're going to learn a lot about bourbon along the way. Here's how the show is going to work. Every episode, we will introduce a new bourbon. We'll give a little background on the bourbon, then we're going to smell it, taste it, note the finish, and then give our review out of 10 barrels. And then we're going to read an actual review of that bourbon just to see how far off we are. But first, please subscribe, like, comment in the section below. I'll continue to make these videos here on CoopTube and hopefully continue to drink bourbon at 11 a.m. on a Wednesday. Today's spirit will be Willett Bourbon, Potstill Reserve. Little background on this particular bottle of Willett. 94 proof. The release date is ongoing. The age is NAS, which just means there's no age statement to it. Color, obviously, light gold, as we can see here. And MSRPs for $48. I was actually able to purchase this for about $50, which where I live in South Jersey is pretty good. I usually see this on the shelves for $65, sometimes even $70. I mean, if you're watching this and you like bourbon, you know that it's a complete free-for-all out there for bourbon. So when I saw this for $50, I decided I had to pick it up. Okay, here's our initial pour. I just love that sound. The sound is gorgeous. Okay, there we go. Such a creative bottle too, right? I mean, Willett, one of the reasons I think a lot of people enjoy this bourbon so much is just the uniqueness of the bottle. I mean, one of the best parts about having a bourbon collection is being able to show off all the different mastery, all the different works of art that these delicious spirits are put in. And I think Willett has one of the most distinctive bottles of all. Okay, I'm getting hay, grass, hay and grass. People have said my nose is akin to a horse's in size, just sheer size, but now I really feel like one. It's not overly spicy at all. Really not overly spicy. I would say it's not a dark chocolate, maybe a nut of some kind. I would say like a legume, perhaps. It's not overly spicy. It's very pleasant. The taste is very pears. Is it pears? It could be. God, I'm going to be so wrong about this. The finish is really smooth. It's not quite butter, but the taste absolutely has, hold on. Like a toffee. Yeah, a toffee finish. So I'm going to say grass and hay up top for the notes up top for the smell. The taste is fruity, but not that fruity, almost like a pear. Like a soft fruit, a pear. And then the finish I'm going to say is like toffee. I'm going to go ahead and give the Willett Potstill Reserve 6 out of 10 barrels personally. $50 isn't bad, but at this price point, I think you can find better bourbons. This is definitely very clean, easy finish, easily drinkable. At the end of the day, perfectly fine, but not one of the best for $50 I've ever had. Okay, let's head to one of our favorite bourbon review sites. Breaking Bourbon is what I like to use to see how we did. Okay, here's what they say for the nose. Summer fruits highlighted by ripe cherry and a pinch of citrus envelop a mingling of vanilla and dry oak. Not at all grass, not at all hay. I am a horse. The palate. Now, this is interesting. You know, this is such a great call. I don't know why I didn't think of this. It says for the palate, honey and caramel combine to form a sweet note against a light punch of spice and zesty citrus. Okay, I didn't say a citrus. I said fruit, but I guess that's kind of like where I was going. The bourbon manages to deliver just enough potency to captivate its audience. However, it offers a relatively thin mouthfeel, which I do agree with, actually. The finish. Okay, the finish. A surge of rye spice crescendos initially, followed by a delicate sprinkling of cinnamon. Buttered popcorn emerges again, along with more traditional vanilla and caramel flavors. The finish lingers, leaving an agreeable spicy note that makes for an enjoyable end to the sip. Yes, we got one. We got one. Episode 1, we got one right. Okay. Hey, that's awesome, right? Hey, reviews are just as subjective as the one you're watching right now. So you know what? I'm going to take that. That's a win. We failed miserably on the nose and apparently on the palate, but the finish, we had that buttery finish that I'm pretty sure I said was not quite buttery. But we're going to take that. Thank you so much for watching the first episode of Unrefined. Please subscribe, like, and comment in the section below and tell me what bourbon you would like me to try and review next.